This topic is about help verbs, especially the helping verbs and the forms of verb. Okay, we have a large list of verbs. Some of the helping verbs act differently. Like if I say change the verb eat in negative, to convert it in negative, how will you convert? You will take the help of is not, are not, do not, does not, etc. But there are some verbs. If I say convert do into negative form, you can easily say that to not. They act differently. फॉर्म यानी वर्ब की जो कंप्लीट लिस्ट में से कुछ वर्ब्स इतना डिफरेंट बिहेवियर करते हैं कि वो अपना नेगेटिव खुद बनाने की सलाहियत रखते हैं. दैट इज़ वाई दे आर कॉल्ड हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स. टोटल इंग्लिश काम है कि हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स ये आपके सामने डिफरेंट अपनी 12 डिफरेंट पॉसिबल फॉर्म्स के साथ में जो कि हेल्पिंग वर्ब के तौर पे एक्ट करते हैं. सम ऑफ ऑल आर रिटर्न यू कैन सी इन द लिस्ट ऑफ हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स. They are also called modal auxiliaries. Okay, B. B has 8 family members. M is or was, were, being, to be. Have, has, had. Can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, ought to, used to, need to, dare. They all act as helping verbs. Some are modal verbs and some are auxiliaries. Okay, what are auxiliaries? Auxiliaries usually perform 2 types of functions. They act as helping verbs and also the main verb too. On the other hand, modal verbs just act as helping verbs, not the main verbs. We need another verb to complete the action or to complete the meaning of sentence or give the meaning of sentence. The first topic is about helping verb. There are 12 verbs with different possible forms. Now come to another topic, that is about the forms of verb. Okay, in previous classes you have learned just 3 forms of verb, first form, second form and third form, but they are not in actual the names. There are total 6 forms of verb. I've written their complete names, like the first one simple present form or the base form or first form. The second form is aorist form or indefinite form. These 2 forms are used in present and indefinite. Now the third one is present participle form or the ing form. Past form or the second form means you have previously learned, as you have previously learned. Then past participle form or the third form. Infinitive form or 2 plus first form. Okay, well, BMR is base form, is indefinite form, being is present participle or ing form of be, form B, and was and were are past forms, and been is past participle form, and to be is infinitive form. Infinitive form is used in verb plus verb combination, like to be, like to eat, etc. Have, indefinite form of have is has, present participle form is having, past form is had, and past participle form is had, and to have is infinitive form. Then do, does is indefinite form, doing is present participle form, did is past form, and done is past participle form, and to do is infinitive form. Will has just past form. They act differently in sentences. In different sentences they act differently. Shall, should, may, might, these verbs have only past form, not the other forms. Can, could, must have, no other family member. or also has no other family member, there, okay, there's is SODS form, daring is ing form, or the present participle form, dared is past form, and dared is past participle form, and to dare is infinitive form. Needs, there is no ing form of need, needed and needed. They both are past and past participle form respectively. To need is infinitive form. Eat, eats, eating, at, eaten, to eat, they are quite familiar to you. Fly, flies is indefinite form. Flying is present participle form, and flew is past form, flown is past participle form, and to fly is infinitive form. Convey, conveys, conveying, conveyed, conveyed, to convey. Express, expresses, expressing, expressed, expressed, to express. Here I will add some points. Okay, you can make S form of verbs by using the rules of singular and plurals. Spelling rules of singular and plural. Like if any verb ends in O, they form their plural form by adding es. Indefinite form by adding es. If the verb ends in y and followed by a consonant letter, any verb ends in y and followed by preceded by a consonant letter, then with ies we form their y is replaced with I and es to add their indefinite form. If y ends in y, if any verb ends in y and preceded by vowel letter, then we just add s to SODS form or the indefinite form. If any verb ends in hissing sound, like express, brush, that sound can be CH sound, SH sound, double S sound, X sound. We make their S form, SODS form by adding ES. By following these spelling rules, you can easily make the forms of ES or indefinite forms.